Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. In this video, we're going to be talking about drips. Not a drip out of a tap, not a drippy person, but a dividend reinvestment program. Let's check it out. And let's begin. So reinvesting dividends directly back into the company instead of getting paid out for dividends into your wallet, in this case with Sharesies. Sharesies have recently introduced this feature. It is available by regular brokers or going directly by the companies themselves. It's just been implemented into the Sharesies system, and at this stage there's only one particular stock that I've found that's got a drip that's active, so presumably Sharesies have to negotiate with the companies involved in order to get this happening, in which case they have with Contact Energy, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So dividend reinvestment plans. Some investments offer a dividend reinvestment plan. If you opt into a DRP through Sharesies, you receive shares instead of a cash payment if the investment issues a dividend. You don't pay Sharesies transaction fees when you receive shares through a drip. Well, there we go. So that's the big benefit there, is you get your money, however much money that is, and it gets reinvested into buying more stocks of the same particular company instead of getting paid out into your wallet. So whatever that money amount was, in this case, we're going to go and have a look at the one we've got coming up because it closes off tomorrow being the 9th of March 2023. And if we go and have a look at Contact Energy here, you can see here that the ex-dividend date is the 9th of March 2023. I've got, how much have I got there? Well, we got just over $9,000 in this particular one. We've got over 1,200 shares, and at the moment, it's looking like it's paying 14 cents per share, plus there's also an imputation credit, $4, 4 cents, 4.67 cents, which is not a huge amount. Imputation credits are also, in Australia, they're known as franking credits, so it's a form so you don't get double taxed. So the company already gets taxed, imputation credits get attached to this. I don't fully understand, I'm not going to pretend to. That will be part of the tax that's already paid on your dividend returns. If you're paying 33% in tax, based on this number here, 4.67, well, that would be pretty much 33%. On this particular dividend payout, I'm expecting $151.21, which will get paid out on the 30th of March. So ex-dividend date being tomorrow, 30th of March, that's another 3 weeks away before the money actually hits my hot little hands. But instead of getting paid into the wallet, this will be invested back into buying more shares for Contact Energy. So if the shares are currently $7.67 and we're getting $151 worth of shares at that price, how many is that? Okay, that's let's have a rough guess here. 70, maybe, I don't know, let's say 20 odd shares, something like that. We'll get 20 shares. We won't have to pay any fees on it. With Sharesies' increased price and fees of 1.9%. Next time, we'll have more shares, which will pay out slightly more. Instead of our 20 shares next time, if the share price stayed the same, maybe we'll get 21 or 22 shares or something like that. And we'll just keep building it up like that. So you can see here, we've had some payouts in the past. Haven't put any money into this since 2020 when the bulk of the money went in. We had almost $6,000 go in on the 7th of July 2020. And that was actually straight after there was a aluminium smelter down on Bluff at the very bottom of the South Island of New Zealand. And they were debating whether they were going to continue on or not, which impacted Contact Energy's share price, and it plummeted. And I thought, well, here's a good investment opportunity. So I plowed all my money into it, and miraculously it went back up. And in terms of this particular stock here, we've made $3,227 since we've had this stock. That's including the dividends. But you can see there's some relatively healthy amounts that get paid out. So $233, $141, $214, $144, $229, and now looking another $151. So, like I say, because we're opting in for the drip, we'll show you how to do that in a sec. We're going to get paid out in shares, extra shares, instead of cash. So let's go over to Sharesies and let's go and see what we can see. Okay, here we are on the portfolio, $71,000 all up for this particular portfolio. There's been a profit, thank goodness. Even though last year was a rubbish year, it still made a profit, so that's good. We're just going to keep the money rolling along, trucking along into this. So if we went to go into, where is it? There it is, Contact Energy. We'll just click on that. And you can see down here, we've got Dividend Reinvestment Plan available. Learn more. Okay, that sounds good. Let's click on Learn More. And essentially, no Sharesies transaction fees. Grow your investment. Well, you're going to grow your investment, presumably, if you invest anyway. You can opt in or out at any time. If you own shares in a company that offers a DRP, you can opt in or out of a DRP at any time. Rah-de-rah-de-rah. So if we get in before it goes ex-dividend, that will be converted into shares. If we get in after, or opt in after, or tomorrow, being the ex-dividend date, then basically it's the money's going to go to the wallet instead of purchasing more shares. Yeah, but we're going to do it tonight. So let's click on opt-in, and we'll let the company or fund know that you want to get your dividends reinvested instead of getting paid out. Yeah, it sounds good. It's tax-like cash dividends. If you receive shares through the DRP, we'll deduct the tax amount from your Sharesies wallet and record on your annual shares, blah, blah, blah. Yep, sounds good. You'll see any shares or part of shares received through the DRP in the Activity tab in your portfolio. And you've read and agreed to the terms and conditions in the offer document. Yeah, of course we have. Well, I have actually read it, so it doesn't say anything too exciting there. Let's confirm that. And another possible benefit is sometimes the companies offer the shares through the DRP at a lower price. I don't think Contact Energy will be doing this in this instance. We're happy. We're just going to be avoiding the transaction fees, and that's all good. So let's click on confirm, and voila, that was exciting, wasn't it? You've opted into Contact Energy's Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Nice one. Great. And all it says is it's ticked on. And if we wanted to opt out, we could click on view again, and we could opt out of plan and get it paid to the wallet. But we don't want to do that. We want to get the extra shares. So that's all there is to it. And if we go back on here, and it does say how to opt in, how to opt out of this, and receiving. If you opt into it before the announced dividends ex-dividend date, you'll receive shares for that dividend and any following. So we'll just keep it on that. When we want to finally sell up or actually get the money, we'll opt out. We'll take the cash twice a year in this instance. What are we looking at? We're looking at March and September when Contact Energy pays out. This is the only stock that I'm aware of that does pay on Sharesies at this point in time, but I'm sure there'll be more opting in options for DRPs on the Sharesies platform in the near future. Well, there you go. Not a lot of money to be saved, but it does provide the power of compound interest, compounding your dividends, compounding your share allocation of what particular stock you've got, if it has a dividend reinvestment program for that particular stock. So we'll carry on doing some more DRPs, and hopefully we'll make some more money out of it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you later.